This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. So I've been good and not bought a guitar for a while, so I thought I'd treat myself by buying a guitar. And there is a reason for this one. Two elements, three actually. I think FilterTrons is one, two is a Bigsby trem, and three is to see, are the new Revstars better than the old ones? Different? Is there anything that I miss? That's what it is. So this is the Revstar RS720B, made in Indonesia. And go and weigh this one. I think I would have first seen this type of guitar being played by Matteo Mancuso, amazing player. But I wanted to try one out and see, are these any good compared to the new ones? Would I prefer a newer one or the older ones? What do I like about each of them? So it's now a few days later and I've had a few days to play it. Now I have to say this one came in weighing at £9 4 ounces. I think one of the key things with the older Revstar series, they didn't have this chambering that the newer series has, and some of them can come in quite heavy, it has to be said, and you know, that's one of the comments that you read online. Sometimes you never really know what you're going to get with the Revstar. It could be a boat anchor. This one here weighs £9 4 ounces, which is, you know, pretty respectable within like the medium range that you might find a Les Paul. Talking of Les Pauls, the neck feels to me sort of like it starts kind of 60s-ish, and as you get a bit further up it feels a bit more to me like a 50s Les Paul. So slimish at the bottom here, you know, not actually slim, but you know, like the 60s slim kind of thing, moving up to what to me feels a lot more full here. This one has locking tuners, which the newer Revstars don't, and a Bigsby trem. Now I have to say that I'll do a video on this specifically, but I have to say that I don't feel like the Bigsby seems to be all of the hassle with none of the wee. I've got a David Beebe quote to put up here, but I don't know if he'll think it's appropriate. What I really like about the Revstar stuff is it's a bold design and doesn't look exactly like, you know, what we're used to seeing. It's not a Gibson rip-off, it's not a Fender rip-off. It's kind of its own thing, a little bit of an SG style to it, I guess. The one thing that I would have changed about it, and that they've done with the new Revstars, is to kind of satin this finish. This is quite glossy, the back of it. The top is a lovely brushed satin finish. I think that was my favourite thing about the old Revstars, is this aesthetic. So I think somewhere between both of the Revstar models, they'd have some sort of perfect design for me. These are FilterTron style pickups. We also have the dry switch on here, so quickly pick up positions. And then the dry, which gives you a bit less. Now, when I first picked the guitar up out of the thing, at the box, the strings were quite slack. So tuning stability it's not been terrible, but also not amazing. So I think the Bigsby, that's one of the downsides of a Bigsby. I don't think they're renowned for being the most stable kind of trem system there is, as well as not really having much range in terms of what you can do with them anyway. But so I don't know, is there a tonal benefit to the Bigsby thing? Is that part of what's going on, that people like the amount of metal there? Because I can't see really, like, there's not enough play in it for it to be significant as an actual trem unit, in my opinion. But yeah, so this guitar, quite impressed by it, to be honest. The Revstars, I guess you know what you get in there. They're really well built, Indonesian made, most of them. That Japanese one that I've got now has stainless frets. That's the new ones have stainless frets as well. So I guess there are some real benefits to the newer models. None with a Bigsby, which might also be a benefit. So now that it's settled a bit, a few days later, I found the stability on it to be, you know, fine. a bit of string slippage, but generally pretty good. But that's kind of the benefit of the newer Revstars, is that most of them don't have the Bigsby, don't get the FilterTron pickups, but you do get a satin neck. And yeah, I also sort of missed the dry switch on the newer ones. So for me, like, the sweet spot would be somewhere between the two, where maybe you had the satin neck, maybe you have this option of the awesome kind of wood finishes. This brush finish I really like about the Revstar, the older models. I'm not sold on the idea of a Bigsby trem at all. I guess maybe there's tonal benefits that people dig from them, because obviously as a tremolo system, they're not exactly perfect, and they don't necessarily do much other than a fairly subtle wobble. So I don't know that you get an awful lot for your money with a Bigsby. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What am I missing about what a Bigsby can do? But yeah, overall the guitar as an instrument I really like, and quite thankful that I've got a medium kind of weight one rather than a super heavy one. You should see it on the channel quite a bit more over the coming weeks, months, whatever.